Welcome back, and thanks for sticking around for the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. I'm Rich Walsh in for Bob Pompiani. We have a lot to talk about tonight. How about the red-hot Pirates? Bucco Fever is back after going 7-4 on the road trip. And we're going to talk about the PGA Championship. Brooks Koepka holds on to win his second straight PGA. And we have an all-star panel for you tonight. The entire PM team from 93.7 The Fan, Andrew Fillipponi and Chris Mueller, and also Josh Yohe from The Athletic, and we're going to be talking some Penguins too. But we're going to start with the battling Buccos and Bucco Fever, 7-4 on this road trip, Pony. Can they keep it up with all these injuries?
They're on what now, like an 87 win projection or trajectory? I don't know why you have to put me on the spot and make me look like a bad guy here, Richie, but the answer, I hate to say it, is no. I don't think they've played above their heads. Their run differential is better than only the Giants and the Marlins. And I think winning on this road trip has covered up some warts for this team, mainly what their starting pitching looks like coming back east to Pittsburgh. Disaster. Trevor Williams is now out. How many times can they go to the opener effectively? So excited that they had a winning road trip against three good teams, but I don't know how sustainable it is.
Shouldn't we just look at wins and losses?
No, we shouldn't, Richie. We should look at run differential because it's a pretty good predictor, of when a team is going to be good or not. The Mariners outperformed a -34 run differential last year, the tune of an 89-73 record. But the Pirates' run differential right now is more akin to what a team would have if they were pacing for 100 losses. And you can go back some number of years. It's a great predictor of who's going to make the playoffs, too. You have a positive run differential, you'll make it in. I think only one team in the last 10 or so years, if not more, has made it with a minus run differential. All the problems Pony said are still there. Hey, Josh Bell is a lot of fun. It's fun to watch a guy do this, but here's the cold dose of reality. They're trying out J.B. Shuck as a two-way player in the minor leagues to help the major league club. They have made it very clear that their intention is for J.B. Shuck, who hasn't pitched since college, where he wasn't that good at it then, to be a possible guy that helps them as a two-way player this year. That doesn't seem sustainable.
Well, the guy can throw 90-some miles an hour.
So can a lot of people.
Yeah,
but,
listen, the Pirates are 24-20. I give them all the credit in the world. I'm not sure how they've done it. And they've only played 18 games at PNC Park, by the way, so they've been one of the best teams in baseball on the road, but I can't really take them seriously as a playoff contender just yet. I don't see how they overcome the injury to Jamison Tyone. Like Pony said, Chris Archer, he has just been worse and worse almost every start this season. This is not sustainable. They need to get at least one starting pitcher via trade, via signing.
Dallas Keuchel.
Absolutely, they should, but we know that's not going to happen.
Who's that?
I'm with you, Pony. Is there any chance? I mean, if they're serious about competing, Dallas Keuchel is an answer, especially after the Major League Baseball draft.
Well, I wouldn't even wait because they're a low revenue sharing, small market team. So the draft compensation they'd give up to sign Keuchel is only their third pick. So it would be the 57th pick in this draft. You give that up to put a former Cy Young Award winner, the best ground ball pitcher in all of baseball.
Wait, you would give up the 57th pick where they've, in that range of picks, they've picked Tanner Scheppers, Brooks Pounders in the Neil Huntington? You'd give up that pick? Oh, yes. My God.
I know.
Wow.
I know that's apostasy, and it's a sin to say that for some of these Pirate whack job fans who worship these prospects like they put Nick Kingham on Mount Sinai like he was going to be, the next
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore, whatever. Like he's going to be the next John Smoltz.
One of the Ten Commandments was, "Thou shalt not trade Nick Kingham." Apparently.
Oh my goodness.
No, listen, I would love to see them get Dallas Keuchel. I don't think they're going to do it, and I think they, it's what, $13 million if they had to pay him the prorated amount based on what he probably
And that would raise their
wants
payroll, Chris, to $91 million, which exactly was 2018's payroll.
So my other problem is you say they need one starter probably for sure. How about Chris Archer just pitches a lot better? It's really bad enough that Tyler Glasnow went to Tampa and became what he has become. And it's bad enough that Austin Meadows, even though he's dinged up for a while, and I know Glasnow's hurt now, has also been red hot. But that trade is starting to look worse and worse just because the guy the Pirates got back has been so bad of his own volition. Like, if you just took everything else that's happening with those other two out of this would still be an abysmal
It makes no
trade.
sense that Jordan Lyles has an ERA under 2. No. They can fix him, but they can't do anything
and you know
with
what?
Chris Archer.
That gets to my other point about this. I tire sometimes of hearing about, look, it's another reclamation project for Neil Huntington and Ray Searage with Jordan Lyles. I would much rather them figure out Tyler Glass now, or I would much rather them trade for Chris Archer and have him figured out than have them get a guy off the scrap heap like Jordan Lyles and turn him into a really good pitcher. Fix the guys that have higher ceilings.
And it's kind of a shame, by the way, because I will say this for the Pirates. Offensively, they're actually a little better than I thought they were going to be. Without Dickerson for almost the entire season, their outfield has been so good. Reynolds might be the real deal. I know he's young, but boy, has he been good. Polanco, I think we're losing sight of what he's doing right now because of how great Josh Bell has been. Gregory Polanco's numbers have been outstanding. He's a huge guy for this team. They can't go anywhere without him playing at close to star level, and I think he has for the last couple
Well, that's a good problem to have. What do you think the Pirates do when Corey Dickerson does come back? Because I wouldn't take Brian Reynolds out of there, or Melky Cabrera for that.
Richie, I'm a little terrified that you just said that because I was thinking the same thing in my head while Josh was talking. So I don't really want us to be too sympathetic on this.
So I'll break up the party here. So Reynolds' numbers against left-handed pitching, he's over 400. Against righties, he's 225. He's a switch hitter. So I think what you do, guys, is you have Reynolds and Polanco do a platoon in right field. You put Dickerson in left, and you have Marte in center.
Dude, I would platoon Corey Dickerson with Reynolds then at that point. You're saying against righties, he's over 400 against lefties?
As a right-handed hitter, he kills left-handed pitching.
Then I would give Corey Dickerson the at-bats for him against against what? Right-handed pitching then.
No, it's left-handed pitching, Chris.
But they're not going to do something like that.
Game?
No, he kills left-handed pitching as a right-handed hitter. There you go.
Well, they didn't do that last year with
I would
Meadows.
want Corey Dickerson to play against right-handed pitching as a left-handed hitter.
There you go. We got it.
That's what I was saying. I don't think Corey Dickerson has earned. I know he was great last year, wonderful. I'm not a huge Corey Dickerson fan.
They need power, and the guy hit 27 home runs 2 years ago. They need to tell him, quit choking up with 2 strikes and being a punch-and-Judy hitter, and actually try to hit the ball over the wall. Give Josh Bell some power protection.
How about
in this
Polanco?
lineup.
I think Polanco has a higher power ceiling than Corey freaking Dickerson, who looks like Mickey Morandini when there's 2 strikes.
Do you guys have any faith in the Pirates even doing that? They didn't do it with Austin Meadows last year. They sent him back down. You know, I kind of have a feeling that that's the direction that
I don't know. I mean, I hate when we get on these topics about service time because seriously, we went in circles on their pitching. Mitch Keller should be here on Wednesday. Can we just settle that debate?
Yes.
He's working on extra things. Baloney. Okay, we know the real reason why the guy isn't here, and he should be in their rotation over the likes of Brault Kingham or Montana DeRapo Wednesday's game against Colorado.
Could not agree more.
Pitch.
All right.
He calls it the Super 2.
It's the beginning of another big season here in Pittsburgh, the summer driving season. It's an official start to Memorial Day, but it's the official start to the May drive away at number 1 Cochran, and that's well underway. Stop by now for their biggest savings of the year, plus a $500 gas card when you buy or lease any new vehicle. Ends June 3rd, so hit the gas, get to number 1 Cochran right now. Visit Cochran.com for more details. The number 1 Cochran Sports Showdown. We'll be right back.
The number 1 Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by number 1 Cochran, Go One Better, and by Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Have a greater hand in your health.